N-acetyltransferases, a fork in the road. On our way back home, we find many forks in the road, and we know that the chosen road will determine our destination. That's like what happens in our bodies upon exposure to different chemicals. A group of chemicals called carcinogens, they are very harmful and they lead to cancer development. Once these carcinogens enter our body starts to treat them like foreigners. It starts to break them down using a group of proteins called enzymes into small soluble particles. Small soluble particles can easily get out of our bodies, and the whole process called metabolism. In my research, I am focusing on a group of metabolizing enzymes called N-acetyltransferases, or NATs. These NATs can metabolize different carcinogens found in cigarette smoke, hair dyes, and also some industries. There is a characteristic feature of these NATs that genetic variations in between individuals leads to formation of different forms of NATs, which are known as NATs polymorphisms. In my research, I have used mammalian cells that express different human NATs forms or polymorphisms and treated those cells using some carcinogens. And here comes the fork. I have found that NATs can determine the fate or the destination of many carcinogens. For some of them, NATs can lead to breakdown and then excretion, and this process called detoxification. On the other way, NATs surprisingly can lead to their activation and also cancer development. So, why this is important? This can explain why are more people have risk to develop cancer more than others. Also, the results can be modified and use a screening tool in between workers exposed to the same carcinogen at the same level based on their NAT status. In the next step of my research, I am going to try some drugs that can block the activation route for these carcinogens, and hopefully they can reduce cancer risk in between the individuals exposed to these carcinogens and so control the fork. Thank you.